Basically, I went out on my first social and they were all asking where I was. They were like, oh, where's Polly? Where's Polly? And I kind of feel welcomed, and it was really nice, you know, even though the students didn't know me for that long, they still accepted me as their own, and I think that's what everyone should do. I help international students by trying to integrate them within Bristol, so every Friday night I might take them out to a pub or something so they can practice their English, as well as go to a coffee shop on a Tuesday. You know, we have a very rigid kind of schedule every week. I know it's really cliche, but meeting new students, seeing like all their bright faces and just getting to know them, and again, it's so cliche, just helping them integrate and immerse themselves into British culture. And it is really hard because Britain, I think, make it really hard for multiculturalism to work, so they kind of do feel out of place. I am like an administrator / receptionist, and I do a lot of marketing, social media, try and get like a lot of international students to study at the college. Basically, it's like a private English language college for students who are very primary level English. The challenges mainly are there's not many actual homeowners that have spare rooms because they find it kind of uncomfortable inviting students into the home, but the amount we do have, there's not much, but we do home them in British standard families. But that's just the main challenge, and also trying to get them to speak English as well, because if they see that there's a Spanish receptionist, like my manager is from Venezuela, and they want to speak Spanish, but we have like an English speaking policy where they can't, even if they're elementary level, that they have to speak English. My background is in international relations and Mandarin, so yeah, I studied and worked in China. I used to send graduates out to teach English. I was a recruitment consultant for Teach English and Foreign Language, short for TEFL company. I would like to continue working with international students. I'm very interested and very passionate about just working with them and just trying to, because I kind of think that because I've got the experience that I kind of know what's going on in their heads and that kind of culture shock, and I just want them to love my country as much as I hate it. I think my time in China as an international student really helps me with my job today. I think it made me empathise with them more, because I know how it is. People think that China, everyone there speaks English. It's not the case at all. I went to a place called Wuhan, which is in the centre of China, and there was no one that spoke English, and I did 2 years of it prior to living there and studying there and working there, and you just feel lost in translation. That's the saying that goes, and you feel helpless, you feel frustrated, and you have this feeling in your stomach where you just want to go home. So I kind of empathise with them on that level, so I'm more patient with them. I listen more to how they feel and everything, because it is a two-sided relationship. So if one person wants to study English here and wants to speak to English people, then they must go out and do that. And if a British person is open-minded and wants to make international friends, they will. So I think it needs to be both sides. No, it's just people that come on the socials that want to speak to me. There's a lot of there's this guy called Carlos from Spain who actually came out with me on social last week. It's just me and him, and no one else went because it was like really rainy. We had to go to the Christmas market for a beer and a sausage. No, it was nice just speaking to him, and he was saying about Brexit a lot and how sad he was about that, and I said, you know, I'm sorry on behalf of the British people. My fondest memory is probably in China, because Chinese people are the most warm-hearted, hospitable people in the world. They will accept you as their own. What they do is when, you know, a guest comes, they will just shower you with food and cigarettes and obviously alcohol. And I wish that British people were like that with international students. They would not discriminate against them, you know, not speaking very good English, because there's a lot of students that come into my college at very low English. That's why we help them. So I just wish that people had that mindset, is just to welcome them and not fear them. Yeah, as you can see, like from my room, I still keep loads of memories, sentimental stuff. So I've got just pictures of me with all my classmates in China. And obviously the first money I got was 10 kwai, which is the equivalent to £1. And yeah, just keep all the memories.